You watch and compare the two movies, the English version versus the Russian version has like 2 times more dialogue than the English version. Hi Comrades, happy Wednesday. If you're new here, I usually do horror movie reviews, horror series, and shock video reviews, but today's video is going to be a little bit different because I think I found a movie with the dubbed version that is better than the original. This animation was directed by Burton and this Russian director named Timur Bekmambetov. The movie's called 9, if you haven't seen it. It's an amazing animation which was advertised for children, but it's not a very child-friendly movie or story. And the movie came out on September 9th, 2009, which is 999, and if you know me, you know I love a good little number place. I actually read an article about the movie, and what happened was they animated the movie together, but then Tim Burton wrote his own script. Russian director Timur, he wrote his own. So the stories, even though they're similar and they're based on the same animation, they're kind of different. Here's the short summary of both the versions kind of combined that I was able to come up with. Man created an artificial mind, and one day his machine raised a hand against humanity. In a terrible war, everything was destroyed by mechanical monsters. Before his death, the inventor sewed 9 rag dolls and put souls inside of them. So there are 9 dolls that have to face the machine that the man created, basically. Just to give you like a starter of the general idea, I'm going to show you 2 intros, one Russian and one English. And you can compare them side by side, just how they differ, just in the very beginning.
Кто создал нас? Кто создал этот мир? Какое право мы имели так поступить? Мы пытались сравняться с Творцом, создать искусственную жизнь. Мы играли технологиями, как дети со спичками, но оказались недостаточно мудрыми, умелыми, мужественными. И однажды машины, которые мы же и изобрели, восстали против нас. И теперь по нашей вине мир гибнет. Я заплатил страшную цену, я потерял всех, кого любил. Жену, маленьких детей, верных друзей. И самому мне осталось недолго, но жизнь должна продолжаться. Чтобы дать жизнь неживому, недостаточно разума. Нужна душа.
As you can tell, the Russian intro is way more thought-provoking than the English one, and it has way more dialogue, just like the rest of the movie, of the Russian version. Has way more dialogue than the English version. But the intro, it has very thought-provoking questions like, who created us? Why are we here? While the English version just states facts, like the world is over and this is where we're at now. I think I'm gonna go through each of the characters and tell you the differences in between the Russian version and the English version. So the first rag doll, in the Russian version, he's actually the counselor that took away the machine from the inventor and turned the machine evil, basically. Or the machine turned evil, but he let the machine be evil. Second rag doll is the soul of the inventor's assistant. The third and fourth rag dolls are twins, and they're the inventor's children. Fifth rag doll is a doctor that once helped inventor. The sixth rag doll is actually mentally unstable, and the doll has the soul of a person that initially started the machine that ate everyone's souls. The seventh doll, she's a hunter doll, and she's actually the wife of the inventor. The eighth doll is actually the bodyguard of the first doll, or the bodyguard of the counselor. The ninth doll has the soul of the inventor himself in the Russian version. In the English version, all the dolls have just the inventor's soul. Like, they each possess a part of his personality. They're not, I don't know how to explain it, but they're not holding his soul, they're like holding the personalities. They're like chunks of his personality. In the Russian version, basically all the dolls are the inventor's family and friends, or the close people. In the version, the dolls are the inventor. In the Russian version 9, he's also talked about a lot as like a savior or some kind of special character. In the English version, he's just one of the rag dolls. There's nothing special about him. Basically, the entire movie is around the dolls trying to get rid of the man-made machine that took over the world. In the English version, the dolls are supposed to kill the machine. In the Russian version, they're supposed to save souls that the machine ate. Like, The English version is so much more blurry and uninteresting compared to the Russian version when you think about it, because the Russian version, not only does it have like callbacks to the Bible and making Nine a savior, it's way more interesting to watch than the English version, not only because of all the little details and the connections, but because of how much more vivid and interesting the story became with all the details that Timur Bekmambetov put into his story, like into his script. When you watch and compare the two movies, the English version versus the Russian version has like 2 times more dialogue than the English version. Like, they explain 2 times more stuff. The English version is more of like a silent animation, while the Russian version, man, it freaking terrified me as a child. At the very end of the movie, the dolls win against the machine, and all the souls that the machine previously ate kind of get released. But in the English version, it doesn't make any sense because you don't really understand what they are. In the Russian version, they're clearly souls. I personally think that there should be a dubbed version of the dubbed version, or like a subtitled version of the dubbed version, because if you watch the movie 9 in English, you should definitely watch it in Russian and tell me that it's better, because it is. And I'm not the only person that thinks like that. Look at these ratings. One is the English version, one is the Russian version. Why are they so different? I watched this movie in theaters when I was like 10 and a half or 11, and the movie has stuck with me through all of these years. I asked Nick if he remembers the movie 9 because he watched the English version, and he literally couldn't name what the movie was even about. It's just incredible to me that the version of the movie that I watched as a kid edged into my brain so far that when I started watching the English version without realizing that they're different, I literally thought I was watching a different movie. I personally would rate the Russian version a 10 out of 10 and the English version like a 7 out of 10. If you like this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe and click the bell notification button so that you get notified every single time I post, which is at least once a week. It was really nice seeing you here. I really hope to see my next one. By the way, this is a heated blanket. I'm so cold. Bye, comrade.